didn't talk about it ever again. I didn't have to go hire a goddamn nigger to be on my television screen to entertain me. I just took a whip out back, hit the monkey, said shuck and jive for me for 2 minutes. And I was good. I didn't have to have them.
Sometimes I doubt you're actually black.
I don't know, I'm very much black, my friend.
Here's why I don't doubt that.
Why?
I mean...
Oh yeah, that's fair. Everyone always gets around to the Uncle Ruckus analogy.
Travis, you're just straight up Uncle Ruckus at this point.
I don't deny this.
I need to watch that show. I haven't watched it. But are we good to start?
Yep.
Then again, he was a white man with vertigo.
He was not a white man, though.
He had
was a
to
white man.
breathe illegal, man.
You can't not be a white man and go to Whitehead.
He was. Never mind. They show his childhood basically.
He went to Whitehead. Exactly. He was.
No, he was always black.
They showed it. He was white.
All right.
He had vertigo. All right, continue.
All right, everyone's good. Everyone's got their.
Got my what? You want to say?
All right, so
I'm ready to be blown up
Yeah,
for
let's
the
go.
name of my country.
All right. All right. So yeah, the last thing we saw was I think 3 of you saw like the flashes. Heard like the noise. 2 of you were at the beach. 1 of you was at the funeral, and then the other 2 you're drinking with Hess.
Yep.
Right now,
so-
only me and Ian know that the fucking thing got launched.
Well, I think Josh saw the flash, and then he saw like he heard the noise, but that's where we like ended it. But he didn't know like, and I think Nylify saw elves
Elves on
on
board.
on board, pointing at the crew.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay. Alright. So, you guys see the flashes coming from the mortars. They soon turn into howling bombs flying overhead that can be heard around the island for miles. Before anyone has time to react or really know what's going on in the camp, the mortars impact several areas around the camp, incinerating those caught in the direct blast, throwing those close by several yards away with terrible burns. The camp is engulfed in chaos, men and women screaming in pain, confusion, running for any cover they can find. What do you guys do?
Frederick,
Yes.
there are elves on those ships.
Shit.
We should get to cover. What about the others, though?
We need to get as many people as we can to the forest line.
Possibly where the elves are waiting.
At least then we'll have a fighting fucking chance. You can't exactly hit that thing.
Should we just try to escort civilians? Or should I do
Oh.
that? While you get combatants.
I have to get everyone in order. Right now, we're gonna need at least someone with a head on their shoulders. I'll go try to find Hartwin.
I'll go with you, I guess.
No,
Or
you
should I
get
go grab Rika and the others?
find those two. 'Cause those two might just be important in getting others to listen to you. After all, elves aren't in a high supply. They're behind the attack. Well, high faith. There we go. That's a word.
They're probably in the drinking tent.
Alright. No time to talk about now. Let's move.
Yep.
So while that's going on, Hartwin, what are you doing? You see all this happening. You start to see the nobles start to run and start to dive for cover. You see Kruger's, like, basically his detail start to surround him and start to protect him as they're kind of like moving to cover as well. Like I said, it's just now that there's just fucking fire engulfing the whole camp, and you still see fucking mortars, or you still hear them up, like, basically being shot and coming towards the camp. Says, yes, yes, my lord. And he'll you see the guy that you told to go get the others, and you see a lot of the soldiers ramble their weapons outside the camp, and then you see one mortar land in the center of, like, those tents and basically just kill them all. You just see body parts fly everywhere, and then just flames engulf that whole area.
What now?
Alright, let's see. Alright, so as you go around, running around, you're able to get, you know, just from your brief kind of running around, initial run, you get 15 men to start following you. It's kind of a mix of state troopers and just, you know, people that have picked up arms to defend themselves. But going over to the tent, you guys hear all these mortars or explosions going on around you. What do you guys do?
Get the fuck out. First, like, step out of the tent, see what the fuck's going on. We're looking at
Alright.
it. What the hell's going on?
You and Hess, like, step out of the tent, and the Chow Hall guy will say, "What the fuck's going on? What's going on out there?" And Hess is like, "We're being attacked. What is that? Why are they shooting at us?"
Yeah, and I'm just gonna, like, look around and say, shit, where'd it come? Dietrich! I'm gonna run towards Dietrich's tent.
Okay. Yeah, so you start running through. You start running to his tent. Rico? What are you doing?
I would be going there too.
Okay. Yeah, Hess will follow you. And we'll follow you guys. And you start to push past, you know, all these people that are, like, laying on the ground. People that are just kind of, like, rushing for cover. At this point, you might see Hartman running by you with 15 people, going towards what you said. You're going towards the beach, right? To the rowboats or whatever. Do you guys say anything to each other?
What's going on? Why are the ships firing? Damn it. Alright. Alright, yes, we're heading over to Dietrich's tent. What do we see in there? This little live.
Let me see something. Oops. Oh, excuse me. As you guys as you're saying that to them, you guys hear a like a whistle, basically getting closer and closer to you, as if it's like soaring in the air towards you guys. What do you guys do?
Run even faster.
All right. Give me some dodge checks.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, damn.
Always
like I
been
said,
having a
I'll-
wonderful time.
I'll roll a couple of dodge for the soldiers.
It's all about your state of mind, man.
Yeah, you gonna roll that dodge, Danny?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, oh my
I'm
god.
gonna re-roll that
Oh,
dodge.
why am I rolling endurance?
Oh.
Okay then.
On the spectrum.
What about you, Lau?
I already rolled, man.
Yeah, he
I
passed.
got like a
Well,
19.
yeah.
I'm just gonna go what the fuck
Wait, what?
was endurance.
You rolled
Wait,
a
what?
42. Oh, it's probably lagging.
Oh, you rolled a second time?
Oh shit, whoops. Hang on.
You might want to.
I mean, you can just put that into a 0 if you want.
Oh yeah, that would pass if you just fortune plus one.
Sure.
That would be a fortune. A good old fortune. Yes.
Awesome.
Okay, so you guys all kind of dodge and get behind some sort of cover. The mortar lands, obviously explodes and it takes out 2 of the guys that were with you, Hartwin. It just kind of fucking, I don't know, takes off like one of the guy's upper torso. The other guy just gets incinerated. But everyone else was able to duck down just in time. But you notice there's at least probably about 20 people or so that have taken arms across from you, and looks like they're running towards the boats as well. Definitely, they're not like any type of mercenaries, militia, or state troopers. And you see a mortar strike basically land between them and taking them out as well.
Damn.
Ah, damn.
And then now, like, all you really hear is just explosions everywhere, crying and screaming. There's smoke everywhere, fire. It doesn't really seem like it seems like now you are the only one that has rallied. Some people that are still alive that you can see, anyways, on your section of the camp.
Welcome to Warhammer, baby.
And obviously, the other 2, you would probably see like a little bit of this and a little bit of that going on too. What I've seen.
Okay, I am just gonna look straight ahead no matter what and just keep bolting for bolting for Dietrich's tent.
Okay, yeah. So you and Rika get to the tent, and you see Dietrich in there, and he's just kind of like, he doesn't really seem phased by it. He's just kind of like chilling in his bed.
Dietrich, we're getting you out of here. The camp's being attacked by the ship cannons. We think it's the elves.
Says, what do you mean? I can barely move. I can barely move. Just leave
That's why
me
we're
here.
gonna carry you. Come on. Alright. Can I like wrap him up in his blanket so I can avoid getting his disease on me?
Sure.
Alright, doing that and like just Hess, help me pick him up.
Yeah, Hess will assist you. He's like, just please don't cough on me.
Oh, please stop.
Oh,
Alright,
I give them both like cloth masks because it'll do something. I think.
Okay, I'm just gonna look at Rika. Like, grab what you can. Let's go.
Already on
Anything
it.
that's important.
I just start piling shit into my bag.
He's like, make sure you get my journal. You know which one it is. Though with my research, as he's
I
getting
got
like
it.
carried out. Boosh, boosh, bombs.
God. Right, is that it? All right, that's it. Let's go.
So where are you guys headed?
And we're just gonna fucking bail towards cover. You know, out of sight of the outside the goddamn beach and the cannons.
Where?
Out of
entire-
sight doesn't
the
mean out of
entire-
range.
Or the entire, just to put in perspective, basically the entire camp is, in disarray.
In range.
Either there's
Shit.
fire, bombs landing there, people laying on the ground, fucking bleeding to death or dying from shit.
What's closer, the forest or the beach?
Well, you guys are on the beach.
Oh, we're on. The
Well, towards the forest then. Hopefully it'll at least be harder to like hit with the cannons. Or something else gonna fuck us up a little bit too.
You guys start heading towards the forest. You guys get a little bit away from the camp. And then by this time, I guess, and Ilify would see Heartwind with his now 12 men running towards the boats.
Well, I guess pursue.
Heartwind, where are the others?
The others, two.
I'll go protect the others then. I imagine you have this under control. Someone needs to watch the civilians too.
You're not going on a ship alone. Already got my shit. Perks of being always on patrol. Alright, so I guess now I'm joining the shipboarding crew.
And then Ilify, where'd you say you're?
other two.
Probably gonna run to the opposite end of camp. That makes sense, away from the cannons, because I assume that's where the civilians would be going. Probably running along the outskirts.
Okay, so as you start making your way towards the outskirts, like crying for help. You're, help! I'm stuck! Help me! Ah! It's like coming from like past your view, where like the smoke is coming from.
And the person crying for help is on the way, more or less. There's
Yeah,
a bit
he's
deeper
like-
in camp.
So you're like, he's not like deep into the camp, but you kind of have to make like maybe like you're not going to be staying on like the edge of the camp like you would want. You have to go in just a little bit. I guess.
I'm gonna keep running along the camp edge, see if I can spot him. See, get a better grasp of the situation.
Okay. Just, yeah, you notice that he's like you kind of go around the smoke and you see a guy kind of being like he's kind of pinned down with some like rubble that's kind of like on fire, and he's kind of like trying to push his way up, but he can't. He's like screaming for help. But everyone around him's dead.
And he's covered in rubble, right?
Mm-hmm. He's like fire. Yeah.
You scream the distress of what I live for.
I'm gonna keep going.
Alright. As we hear, as the rubble collapses on him, he catches some.
I mean, he's too weak to save himself, right? Or some. Fuck. Oh, I got plenty of those, so I don't want to
Something.
say them because it's wrong.
Dark side.
Implies.
Nah, but fucking the living.
Dark side.
The living are more important right now than the doomed.
Right. Alright, yeah, so you just keep running towards where the civilians are like going to, or like all the people resting the camp. Alright, and then the others you start loading into the rowboats, and you start to row, I guess. But as you guys are starting to like kind of like just start to row, you see like kind of like the lanterns, like what little lanterns I guess would have been on like the ship start to like they just kind of go out, and the guns stop firing. Yeah, you guys keep rowing. It's gonna take a while to pre-fire, but as for the other two, you guys, Dietrich, end up at the in the forest, away from the camp. You guys have noticed that the mortars have stopped firing as well. But obviously, you can still see like all the fire and the smoke coming from the camp and shit.
Okay. I'm gonna look around. Is like from the area, is there like any place that we can see the camp from that's still kind of like out of sight of the beach? That they have a hard time aiming from there? Or is it just the entire forest basically?
Can you repeat that?
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I check for any signs of like anybody else in the woods with us? Like any other like groups of people from the camp?
Sure, make a perception.
Fuck.
Just a quick question, actually. I didn't know the guy who was under the rubble, right? Never saw him before.
I mean, you probably saw him walking around. Yeah, but
Cool.
you
Yeah.
probably
No.
didn't-
No regrets. All right.
I didn't know. I mean, you don't really talk to anyone else unless
Yeah.
they're in the party.
That's true.
No, you don't see anything, unless Rico wants to try to perceive.
Sure.
You hear some rustling, like above you, I guess, where maybe it'd be like a short little incline of like a little hill, and there's some extra large foliage up there. You kind of hear like some shimming.
I elbow loud. I think there's someone up there.
Almost it could be friend or foe.
I don't know.
All right. Okay.
Well, they
we moved
stopped
in there.
shooting. Should we go back?
Let's try. Okay, let's get closer to camp, sure, but not quite in it yet. They might start firing all over again.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna like while we're doing that, I'm gonna kind of keep turning back and like keep my eye on the spot up the hill, like Rika pointed out.
Alright, so when you guys start to like, just like creep away or whatever, you see like this black figure. I mean, I just say black figure because it's like dark as fuck outside. It's nighttime, obviously.
That's a nigga.
No, it's not. You see some like four-legged creature like, hop from that bush to like a bush kind of down the hill towards you guys as well, and it's kind of like just creeping its way towards you guys now.
Okay, I've seen some kind of fucking animal.
What is that?
It starts to like. I mean, I wish I had this
Oh,
fucking. I wish
no.
I had like the audio shit, cause like. Hello.
The audio shit is back. Just fucking pain in the ass kind of. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I wish I could just like look up like anime or something. Also, if I stop talking, it's probably because my power went out, because I can hear thunder and lightning.
No problem.
Oh boy.
It's
Understandable.
very, very frightening.
Is that me and
Alright.
you dropping in and out, or someone else?
No,
Let's try
that
this.
was me.
Oh,
Thank you, Discord. Go
Alright,
ahead.
I am just gonna look at like Hess and Rika. Okay, if that thing attacks us, I want you two to carry Dietrich into the camp as fast as possible. I'm just here trying to hold it off. It's just a wild animal, in the worst case I can run off myself. But the else around camp needs a healer, a competent healer, an actual warrior.
he says Hess, or not Hess, sorry. Loud. He says, take Dietrich.
No,
He says, I can fend him off with my spear.
I can barely carry him with my leg.
You better not die when I'm not
Oh,
around.
Back off a little bit.
We will. If it does go after us, I'm probably the slowest. So we'll try to hold it off.
Oh yeah, I forgot about your leg. Fuck. yeah.
Yeah, that nigga's leg is fucked.
Did you? Whatever. It's over.
Nah, I was added in.
No, I was gonna say, for your test, you would have had a -20 to your dodge, but it's whatever. It's already passed. 'Cause
Oh,
I
damn.
forgot your thing.
Doesn't matter.
What is
Doesn't
it?
matter
Is
now.
it minus? Hold on.
No, it's minus. It should be -10, not minus
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, 20 would be both my goddamn legs. Yeah,
I think
adrenaline
20.
ran
I think
out.
20 would just have been a major.
But yeah, we're just to keep track of this goddamn thing. I'm gonna get my knife out and keep like watching the bushes and shit. I'll have to carry Dietrich.
So yeah, it's -10. So just keep that
Right,
in your noggin, and you have your movement.
right.
He says,
Oh shit! Quick question.
Yeah, his witch hunter.
Hold on. We gotta finish this first. Hess will say, he says, here, take my spear.
You'll need it more than I
Better
will.
You better not.
Wait, what? You said you need that more than I did?
Yeah,
Were you the one that said you were gonna like try to fight this thing off?
I've still got my knife and my actual quarterstaff.
Okay.
Plus, I'm not. I don't think a spear counts as like what, a simple weapon or something like that. So I think I have to train it to actually use it.
Spear?
I do believe it's a fucking pole arm, but your
It is a
quarterstaff
pole
is
arm.
also.
Yeah, it's.
So it would be in the same category as your thing, but you better not take that other thing.
No, I think my quarterstaff
If
counts
you
like a
die
weapon.
with that spear, I'm going to resurrect you and kill you again. I know. I'm petty like that.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah, spear is.
Yeah,
Strength
man, I
plus
remember
4, impale, a quarter
One
staff.
thing.
Well, I guess the spear basically just has
Better reach.
better reach.
Mhm.
A lot.
Where's Witch Hunter?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just say he's fucking dead because I forgot about him.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, probably got fucking blown. Because I did roll some bad rolls, but. But, okay. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Sorry. That just keeps like, I don't know if that's me like leaving or joining. It keeps like pinging, but
It's not me.
Headphones died for a second.
it's Monty's.
Yeah, I wasn't the one.
Alright, so you guys start kind of going back, and you hear a growl coming from the bush, and it's kind of stinging out of your vision loud. But Rika, you're able to kind of keep eyes on it, so you could probably keep telling like loud where it is.
I will do so.
Baby barf.
Gross.
And you start to hear it like just kind of like release like a really deep grumbling noise loud. And you see it's kind of like glowing yellow eyes kind of pierce out of the bushes as like the fucking fire illuminates from behind you or some bullshit. And you see that it is a wolf.
Oh,
How big is this thing?
oh no.
I'd say
Smaller
it's
than one of-
probably like a bigger than average sized wolf.
So like, are we talking like 2 squares worth of a wolf?
No, I mean it's just like
Yeah.
it's not like
Okay.
a large creature.
Still
It's just
medium
like,
class.
It's still medium class, but it's big for a wolf.
This is bigger than average. Man, you're just not
Oh,
having a
fuck.
good stroke of luck with animals.
No. No, I'm not.
So what do you guys do?
We're gonna keep eye contact with this thing. Or we back off. Or we back away.
Alright, so as you do that, it starts to come out of the bush, and it starts to kind of pick up its pace as if it's about to charge you.
Okay.
Hess is like, what are we doing now? What are we doing?
Don't run. Okay. On my signal, I want you, Rika, and Dietrich to run back towards the camp. I'm gonna lead it away. You hear me, Hess?
He'll shake his head. Does Rika say anything?
That's a terrible idea. Oh shit, wait, I have a fucking sword. I pulled my fucking sword out. Oh, wait, shit! I just remembered I have this thing!
God. I said if I will keep Dietrich in the middle of us. I don't want to see him trying to drag him off the
Alright,
jump.
Discord. I'll shut my mouth now.
I mean, it's just one, right?
There's always more than one. And even if it wasn't, I'd still rather not test it. We'll back away slowly, keep Dietrich out of this thing's sight.
Yeah, and just keeps like coming closer and closer.
Where the fuck am I? Out of curiosity.
I don't know. You're running towards.
You're running
Some-
through the
some
blazing
fuckers.
fire of a fucking camp.
I just want to finish this scene before we go to the.
No problem.
Because to be fair, you don't know where they are.
All right. So what do you guys do?
I mean, unless it, like, actually decides to attack us. I'm just gonna keep backing up,
Yep.
keeping it in sight.
Backing up. Weapons out. Keep backing up. Weapons out.
Yeah. Eventually the Ralligan and it will.
Did it what?
It will basically charge you,
Oh, fuck.
or like get ready to charge you.
I can't offer suggestions.
Nope.
You
So what do you guys
can't?
do?
You gotta let it ride.
once it gets in my range, I'm gonna try to fucking stab the thing.
I think you and Hess are carrying this guy. He's also going toward Monty. He's not going towards you.
Yeah, you are carrying Dietrich.
True. Well,
Alright, well, I'll just say for now, Monty, roll initiative. Or you guys can roll initiative too. I'll roll initiative for this.
Okay, roll initiative.
Yep. Can't tell what Monty's heard and what he hasn't heard.
Meanwhile, Travis is a fucking revolving door at this point.
Whoops.
Maybe I need a Discord. Smooth.
Oh, excuse me. And then the wolf will have 6 initiative. I just don't take him for it. So
You'll have what?
6 initiative.
Oh boy.
So you'll go after Hess. So Rika,
Okay.
you see it's definitely about Ani. You and Hess are carrying Dietrich. Seems like Dietrich has actually kind of like passed out from all this, commotion, because he's sick and all this other bullshit. He's going through all this trauma.
I tell Hess, oh shit, quick, put him down. And then I set him down next to a tree, and then I pull my sword out. Does Hess have a sword?
He's a spear.
Which he gave to Lout?
No, he has.
No, he still
No,
has
still
a
has
spear.
He
Okay.
still has a spear. Now has a dagger.
Lau has a dagger.
Yeah.
Fucking quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff.
I pull my sword out then. Get ready.
Okay. Yeah, Lout will, not Lout, fucking. Hess will, put down, Dietrich and pull out, spear as well. You hear him say, he's like, what's that? He's like, what's that? I swear I can hear something. Over there. He, like, points behind him.
Behind him towards the camp.
Well, just like into the dark surrounding. Like, well, like
Christ.
probably off to like your east or something.
Oh no.
Arise and wolves hunt in packs.
Shut up. Fuck you. I hate you so much.
Alright. Now
You even said it wrong.
the wolf will now charge Lout.
Oh, fuck me.
Arisen.
Okay. He will hit. Can you give me like a what are you gonna roll? Parry or dodge? quarterstaff or your dagger?
I think I'm gonna go with that. The staff. I think just does more damage.
The staff also has the defensive quality.
That too.
Which
And that helps with
I, mean,
parry.
I was
right?
gonna go with the catch-all turn, which is dodging with fucked leg. You know, that thing that happened before.
And I think defensive gives you 1 SL right to parry.
He just gives you plus 1 SL.
Such a weapon, gain a bonus of plus 1 SL to any melee test when you oppose an incoming attack.
If you pass.
Okay. And parrying's like, oh, it's melee parry. Shoot. Or is
No,
it
melee,
like
it's whatever you use for the
Parry.
attack.
Yeah, it's your pull
Yeah.
arm thing.
Melee
Pull
pole arm.
So roll that, buddy.
Oh, holy
Plus
shit!
1.
Awesome.
Okay, so he will still hit you. Do you wish to reroll?
Wait, what? Sorry, my connection's kind of shit right now.
He will still hit you. Do you wish to try to reroll that?
I will not. I'm gonna say my last fortune, just in case.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay. So
So
what's
he will
going on
hit
now?
you in the body. 9 damage.
9.
That is correct.
Jesus.
So you have what? You have 4 toughness and 1 arm.
I think that takes off like 4 after armor and toughness.
Yeah,
You have
so you
to
should
take 4 damage.
Jesus.
So he comes at you with a claw attack, and he really just claws your chest, and you know, it cuts you pretty good, and he kind of just howls after that, and you hear several different howls around you guys.
Okay. I'm just gonna look at Rick. We need to run! Like, so what's disengage on this bastard?
Okay, I forgot how disengage works. Forgot how that, since I don't think anyone has ever.
Use.
So you use your full action because there's no half actions. I don't think.
I would.
Okay. So like
You have
full
an action and a-
disengage, and I guess I can't move anymore.
Well, you have your move, which is 2, which
Oh god, I forgot. It's like
God damn. I'm just gonna look at him and say, we need to run! While disengaging and like moving away from this.
fuck, where is Alright, so as he's running, Rika, well, I'll see how much you run after Rika says what she's doing. Rika, what are you doing as I look up what his movement would be?
his movement. Oh my god. Okay, that is. Can't do that.
He's got 2, right?
Yeah, he's got a movement of 2 now.
So you'd have a run of 8 yards base. A walk of
What's his
4
walk?
yards.
Oh Jesus, you're not getting away.
Yeah, so roll me. So I'm guessing you want to try to run your. So roll me an athletics check to see if you do.
That's me, right? Okay.
Yes, that's correct.
Well,
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I guess I'm using that fucking fortune point early.
Christ.
Yeah.
At least
Oh
it's not.
damn.
Oh,
So you can run 4 yards.
Yeah. Alright, so Rika, you see your boy. So what do you say, Monty? What do you say when this thing it hits you, it claws
There's
you,
more. Run.
and you see him take off, but he's like running. Obviously, his like legs fucked up, as you know, and he tries to take off at like a full sprint, but he literally goes nowhere, as he's like limping and like falling over like the fucking terrain of the jungle and shit.
God damn it! I'm eaten alive by fucking.
It's like some horror movie shit. Like the guy
It
can't
is a
run
horror
away.
movie. I mean, it's a fucking disaster movie right now.
Yeah, they like fall. Help! Ricker, what do you do?
oh Jesus.
Now this wolf is like, I mean, I guess he kind of has like his eyes on like everyone now that Monty has like ran away, even though he didn't really get that far. But
Oh shit. I guess I put the sword away.
It wasn't
And-
really a run. It was like an attempt.
Pick up Dietrich halfly, and I start to try to get him away.
okay, for this, I mean, I'll say you and Hessel like move as like a unit, because this is gonna be like narrative and like kind of structured ish. I don't really know how any other way to do it, but yeah, you and Hess pick him up and start running. I guess, right?
Yep.
All right, roll me a athletics check, and he will as well.
Oh boy.
Right, actually got +2 too, so you guys have no problems to, you know, start running and kind of getting away from that wolf. You can still kind of hear the howling to like the left of you, and even with carrying Dietrich, you both pass Monty without any problem. Hess says, what about Lout? As you guys are like carrying Dietrich.
I don't know. We'll come back for him.
Alright,
Okay, they're out of sight and like out of hearing too, right?
They're
I mean-
18 yards away currently.
yeah, they're not like,
They can still see.
I mean, it might be like a little hard to like see them because like the foliage and shit, but I mean they're not that far ahead of you. But the wolf will now. The wolf will now charge at you again, Monty.
No fucking boy.
With one advantage. Well, two. Well, so he had one advantage for charging. He had another advantage for hitting, and then charging again. So it's 3 advantage, which
Jesus.
is his max
Oh
advantage.
my god.
God damn, I'm fucked. Guess I'm gonna try to parry again.
He wants your ass.
Alright, that's gonna be a hit.
No, fuck.
Nope.
Yeah.
Now, Monty, do you want to try taking a corruption?
Don't.
No, I'd grow a visible mutation at this point.
Alright, so he is going to. That is gonna hit you.
Don't stay ahead.
No. The left arm.
Man, we just love that arm, don't we?
So that's gonna be what? I said 3 advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's gonna deal 10 damage to your left arm.
Jesus.
Damn.
Okay.
So he takes 6.
I am down to 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's gonna swipe your arm, and just fucks up your arm. Probably bringing up some old pain from the torture as well. It is now
Okay.
your turn.
Okay, since the arrows are basically out of sight, I am gonna try to cast Animal Friend with this bat.
It
And
has
get
to
the
be a
fuck off.
neutral. Pretty sure it has to be a neutral.
Yeah, it can't be hostile. Remember that time you tried to do it on the snake? That thing wanted to kill your ass.
Let me look at the.
Let me double check.
Besides, why be a friend when you can be dead?
Was that a petty spell?
Yep.
You can only use petty magic, so yeah.
Well, it says you can make friends with a creature that is smaller than you. It says it's a special creature trait. This animal is not smaller.
Yeah, it's the same.
Shit. Crap. Hang on. Okay, then can I use sounds to try to scare this thing off with like a fucking loud ass noise?
Sure, try.
So, yay or nay on that?
I said yeah, try.
Awesome.
It's still gonna be a post-test, obviously.
What happened?
He's gonna try to scare it off with a voice.
I want to
Nigga, what?
point out. Sorry. It's you create small noises nearby. You can create quiet and distinct noise that sounds like they come from a specific location within range, regardless of line of sight. Noises can evoke something specific, such as footsteps, whispers, or you can do a howl of an animal, so should be loud enough. But not sure exactly what that credits to volume.
We'll see.
Yep.
Alright.
Ooh, nice.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, I'm like fucking wolf house, get this thing the fuck off me. Like whatever the wolf house translates into, get the fuck away. We got more shit to do somewhere else.
It doesn't work like that. You just make a noise.
Fuck.
Just say
Wolf
noise.
house.
Yeah, you can't talk fucking animal fucking noises, but yeah, you'd make like a noise, and it actually scatters that wolf kind of like away, but you still kind of hear the surrounding wolves around you.
Shit. Did the entire noise didn't draw them off too?
Not that those.
Okay, is it at least off me?
That one is off you. Yes.
The sounds? Okay. Alright, can I cast another spell then?
What are you trying to do?
Another one? Can I make something
no,
like
it would
the sound
actually
of
go
another
to
animal?
go to Rika now. Since that is your action, you can try to move before Rika's turn.
Okay.
Are you gonna move?
Yeah, I'm gonna move away.
You want to
Like, how-
well,
right, and
Where's
And I've
away?
got,
Is
like-
that towards the beach?
yeah. Towards the camp, like, you know, it's towards where the camp should be.
Alright, so you're just gonna keep running?
Yeah.
If so, roll me an athletics check.
How's that first?
You run 9 yards.
Okay. Distracted.
Alright, Rika. You and Hess are still carrying your boy, and you guys are, pretty close to the beach now. Probably like one more long stride and you guys will be there.
Do we see somewhere that we could drop Dietrich off that he isn't going to get picked off by wolves once we turn around?
Oh sure, there's like a little kind of like there's like this log that's kind of like at an end. That log, there's like a hole there.
Okay, gonna run there and drop him off, and then try to run back, I guess.
Okay, yeah, Hess will follow you. So that's what Hess is doing. And then after Hess's turn, you see 2 more wolves pop up out of the forest. In front of Rika and Hess. And they kind of start like howling at you. And Lout, you can hear 2 howls coming ahead of you as well.
No fucking boy.
One of them will charge Hess. Hess will try to parry with his spear. And Hess will win. And the other one will try to charge you, Rika.
Oh boy.
Alright, and this one actually just rolled a 2.
Oh my god.
So when you roll your thing, I gotta take a pass.
Okay.
Hey, you might crit back. You don't know.
You can also burn a fate and have the whole how'd that miss thing go off.
Well, also depends on where it hits.
You also can
Because remember, he does have armor.
yeah.
I have torso armor.
Yeah, that's why if it hits you in the body, you can sacrifice it.
Oh, I have head armor too.
Oh, you also. Okay.
Nice. Can I parry? I just have the sword.
Yeah, you can parry.
Yeah, that's parry.
That's actually a better option. Slap this wolf bitch in the face.
Don't say that. Oh. I guess you did.
Interesting.
Oh, did you roll a crit too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5, yeah.
Okay.
Woof.
Something
what's-
tells me it's still
What's
ruined.
your well, I
Plus
think
3.
you guys would both crit each other, right?
Mm-hmm. So,
I feel like
you
there
both.
should be a thing for this.
I don't know.
I'd have to double check.
In my mind, I just say whoever gets the higher bonus gets the hit.
I think
like
it's still
for
an opposed
success level.
test.
So, what was the thing success level?
I'd have to.
Can you stop pissing when I'm on the phone?
I just realized it's super fucking dark in my house, so I'll be right back.
So
I just realized I can't see shit. She just said that.
So he would have got a, without the critical, a +4.
Oh, so the thing would actually still win.
The second I stand up, I trip on my fucking water bottle and almost die. God damn.
Why do you have a water bottle on the floor, Danny?
Because I'm on my fucking couch.
Why is
Where am I
that
gonna put
doesn't answer the question? Why is it on the floor?
The answer is go fuck yourself, okay?
Trav,
You
why
set
are you
yourself up
questioning
for
the
fire.
white man? What's wrong with you? You don't do
What?
that, Travis.
There's a difference between white men and trailer trash.
Excuse me, motherfucker?
You just heard me right.
Alright, I'm back.
Did I stutter, motherfucker? No. Means you need to clear out your goddamn ears so you can hear better, boy.
Quick, Danny, drink your fucking, what's that shit you drink? That redneck beer.
What?
So alright! Alright! Trailer
It's not
trash,
Pabst.
motherfucker.
Is it?
It is. I am partial to Pabst Blue Ribbon, though.
Yeah.
It is quite tasty.
Alright, so he got a plus.
So he would
We
still
got plus one.
win the roll.
So you could do a fortune point, make it a plus.
The equal amount, which would make it a roll off.
I think he would still.
You want to bet your luck on a roll off, my nigga? Because technically, from how we've been going, attacker wins. What do you want to do, then?
So wait, he got a +4.
Correct, yeah.
Yes, about the crit. That's what we're saying. You could add a fortune on and then make it a roll off.
Last fortune point.
It's up to you, man.
No, I want to save it.
Alright. That means his crit goes off.
I think both are
Both,
crits
yeah,
go
both
off?
would go off because.
I don't know. That sounds weird to me. Like,
Well, because the way you do it, like the way we've always done it,
but
I
in those
think,
situations, we didn't have like double crits.
it's true. But pretty
It
sure.
would always be like the defender that crits when the attacker just plain hits.
Yeah, but the rules also state. I have to find it.
Yeah,
word for
whether
word,
you
though.
win or lose
Yeah, the
the
defender
opposed
would
thing
crit.
doesn't matter if you roll crit, which is weird.
That is weird as
Does that go
oh
for it?
fuck. So
does that
I
go
guess
for
it's
it?
just simultaneous attack.
Does that go for attackers and defenders? I'm guessing.
Yeah. Oh,
So yeah, just simultaneous.
Hang on. Any successful melee or range test that also rolls a double causes a critical. So I like. What do they define successful as
I
in
don't
this
know.
context? Because they both technically succeeded the check, those opposed. Danny lost that.
But it would technically count as his fail since he didn't win.
But it also, I swear there's like a place where it says if you parry and you fucking crit, it says you deal a critical.
Yeah, this means you deal a significant blow, and it even happens when you are the defender in an opposed test. But I think it means the defender has to win and succeed for it to go off.
Alright, well.
So by that logic,
I'm
it wouldn't go off.
I'm leaving this up to you guys.
As
I don't
written,
know.
I think it is if you crit and win the opposed thing, you get the crit effects going. If you crit and somehow fail, you don't get the crit.
And that would be the situation here because he could have made it a roll off if you spent the fortune.
Alright, does everyone agree?
Then that would be. Yeah, it makes more sense that way because like it doesn't make sense that if the attacker crits and still wins and then still gets fucked over for it.
I'm
Every
queuing
time.
up the. We'll see.
Because every time we've done it, it's just been like a regular strike. Like when Danny got fucked over with the patent.
And page 172 is just on the effects of critical wounds and shit.
Please fix your book.
Also, I don't think the crit bonus applies with weapon opposed tests and shit. Like, just the SL is calculated normally. So just be 4 versus 3 and not 10 versus 9.
Yeah, because we already said we weren't adding on the extra things during combat.
Okay, yeah, then I guess he would land that crit.
Better question is, where is it hit?
So it is going to hit 54,
Hopefully that's the body.
which is the body. Do you wish to soak that with your armor?
Danny, you there?
How much to the body?
It would
Do you want
destroy
to?
your armor.
Yeah.
Oh. Sure.
Because you only have 1 point. It would just completely destroy your armor to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
The guy would take it. It's worth it.
Alright, so he got. So this going back. So the crit is negated by your deflection. Now back to the actual damage that he would have dealt from his actual attack. That would be.
Mumbles up +4.
So I think that would be 10 damage.
Jesus.
You're tough. You can soak a bit of it.
10 damage to the body, which obviously you don't count your armor anymore.
What's her toughness?
So it's just your toughness is bonus is 3, right?
Yeah.
So that's gonna be
7.
7 damage.
7 damage.
That's a
Yep.
mean hit.
Shit.
How much you got left, Aaron?
5.
Oh god.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, right here.
You hear some commotion going on ahead of you, but you still got probably like what? Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do a channeling test to like really up the volume of this fucking.
Okay. Roll me a challenge. Well, no, that's not how it works. It's only to pass. There would really be no point to do that.
No, if you read the description, it says if I roll a routine channeling test, I can like change the volume position.
Or they increase or decrease their volume, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
it's
double
still selective.
Yeah, that's it.
check. And this is for the spell itself, or in the challenge section?
For the spell
It's on the
itself,
spell
it says it right in the
itself.
spell. Does this success allows you to move the sounds to another point within range, or they increase or decrease their volume?
What page is it?
It's under Petty Magic 242.
I don't do fucking magic. I haven't touched that section.
Why do you feel the need to add to everything then, Travis?
Because I want to.
And this
I was
is
having read.
which
Sounds.
What
spell?
he had written down.
Sounds.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
Alright, roll me a challenge test.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to point out how loud it goes.
Pretty fucking loud now.
It's gonna sound loud as hell and agonized.
Alright, so they are gonna roll their cool test.
I'm gonna what?
They're gonna roll
Another
their
roll,
cool
cool.
test.
Okay.
Alright. So you guys here. So where do you place this?
Still in the same-ish area of where like the wolf was, of where I put him the first time. So like a few yards away from where me and the wolf fucking.
Okay. Guess I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to accomplish with this.
Yeah, what noise are you making?
Just trying to like freak the wolves out. Get them out of here.
Specifically,
What
what
noise?
noise are you making?
Like wolf howl, still like fucking agonized and just really loud.
Okay, so he's making a wolf howl while they're getting attacked by a pack of wolves.
Or like, well, if I can change the sound, sounds like fucking beating wings. Or that.
Huh?
Oh, trying to figure out what animal could be here. You know what? Yeah, big ass bear, like fucking roaring giant.
Okay.
Alright, I'm done with this. The wolves were.
Okay,
Like
that
all
includes
of
the one. Yeah, like the ones at the beach too.
Yeah. Fucking done fucking with this shit.
God
Awesome.
damn!
Guess we're all just fucking guess we're just bolting onto the beach after.
Just
Are you okay, man?
black. No, it's just. It's just. Well, I'm glad they like. You know, he passed. It's just. It's just a clusterfuck of.
A lot.
The fucking description of the spell is so lackluster.
Well, it's not. It's not that. It's just like. Monty's description is just like really stressing me out.
Sorry.
But
Well,
yeah. So you
didn't
guys
die.
hear bear north, and they the wolves. Well, obviously the two you don't know what the Hess and Rika, you don't know what the fuck it is. You just hear a fucking bear coming from where fucking Hess was, and the wolves would dart off. What do you guys do?
Oh, Sigmar, is there a bear?
It's like I'm staying here to find out.
That's a good idea. Let's get out of here. Let's get Dietrich.
All right, now going over to Nyla.
All right. Just finalize. Like they're back at camp, aren't they? Please.
Yeah, I mean they. Well, I guess where are you guys taking Dietrich?
Where were the nobles going?
I guess they're just like running to like the other side of the beach where the shelling is not as.
We're going towards whatever large group of people we can see.
Okay. Yeah, by this time the shelling has, you know, you guys haven't heard shelled a bit. And then now eventually you would come out of the jungle and you would see Rika and Hess a good ways down the beach going
I mean,
crowds of
yeah,
people.
I'm just gonna sprint towards them.
You can hobble towards them at a slow rate.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this has got like 8 worth of run.
Yeah, they're running at like max, like
At double that.
yeah. But not if you DJ.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You have gone to the group that you're towards. It seems like everyone is in disarray
Okay.
still. They don't really know what the fuck they're doing, and they're just kind of standing around like kind of attitude.
Right. Do I see any like authority figures like council members, nobles, fucking military personnel, anything like that in the crowd?
You see Kruger's guards surrounding him. And you see him kind of like shouting and like trying to get a hold of like everybody. But they don't really seem to be listening at this point.
I'll go run up to Kruger, I guess. Or kind of like a half jog, if that makes sense.
And like when you run up to them, the guards will like get super like, you know, hostile, like what are you? Who? Ah, and then they like recognize you as like the camp elf.
Yeah, I'm here to help.
Says, if I find out you knew about this elf, then we're gonna have problems. He just like looks and he's just like, it looks like he's like super stressed out and he's just like really angry and his eyes look like they're about to pop out of his head.
Shall I help herd the civilians, get them someplace safer?
Yes, do that.
I will attempt. I'm not sure what skill this would even be. Basically, like go around the outskirts of the group, like telling people, like, okay, everyone, listen up, like calm down, and try to organize everything. If that makes sense. I think there's a word for this, but I can't think of it. I'm sorry.
I think the only thing like that is perception, not perception, a charm.
Oh
Just
fuck.
But also, give me a -20 towards their disposition towards you at this very moment.
Can I take it back for? Fuck, I'll try at least.
Actually, there's leadership. Oh my god.
There's leadership.
There's leadership. It is a skill.
Oh, okay.
It's the same
That
number.
still would have been a failed.
Oh my god, Ian. You sure you want to keep that?
God damn, I only have one fortune point, but yeah, I think this is pretty important not to start a fucking riot. Call me crazy.
Fucking ripping.
Nigga, that's not a riot. That's a lynching on you.
Okay, it's not a failure or a fumbling.
Well, it's still. No, it's riot
It's
level.
marginally better.
All right,
It's
so you
riot,
try
too,
to
not a
like,
lynching.
you try to get everyone to you know, you try to get like these people. What do you
Listen
tell
to
them?
the
Yeah, what do you tell them?
Lord Kruger's giving out orders. You need to listen. Shit like that.
Like we don't listen to elves. The elves are the ones attacking. Good. What is this elf doing? And they're just like being really like hostile towards you, and it looks like if you don't get out of there, they're gonna get hostile towards you.
I imagine I loop back to Kruger as this goes to Kruger.
And they start like kind of coming towards you, like in a group. There's like a group kind of coming towards you, like elves, bad elves, you know, just saying all this shit about elves and.
Only good elf is a dead elf.
Yeah. Oh my god, elves are dead. We shouldn't have trusted that bitch. That tall, lengthy, no tits bitch.
Hey, that's not canon. Or some shit.
Let's get it.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? So they're kind of following me, right?
Yeah, they're not like following you. Because,
I was gonna say, can I try to like lead them to?
well, I mean, they're like following you, but they're not following you with intentions of you to like lead them. They're like, you
I
know,
wanted to get you to a quiet space so you can choke your ass.
Yeah, I'm going.
it's basically like a mob, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna head towards safety, and slowly increase the pace to keep distance between me and them.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So they're still technically going to a more safer position, just for the wrong reason.
Yeah, this is like just like a group. It's not like all of them, but it's like a good number of them, and they're like, and they start like, he's trying to get away, run after him, And they start like chasing after you.
At one point, I can easily outpace them with 5 speed.
Yeah, they're still chasing after you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head for the fucking woods.
Oh no.
Alright, do you try to like hide at all when you're in here?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and break line of sight, then hide and shit.
Okay, roll me a stealth.
Oh yeah, I get to use the fucking cloak. Aha! +1.
Did you add the plus 10 to that already?
Yep.
Alright, so yeah, they kind of like walk past you as you're hiding. They have like the torches and shit, and they're like, you know, where this knife-eared bastard go? Fucking hang that bitch, blah blah blah. Yeah.
Wait. They're going deeper into the woods, aren't they?
They're following you. Yeah, and they're just keep walking.
Oh god damn it.
Yep.
I'm just gonna sneak
Yeah.
away. I'm just gonna sneak away and try to fucking find Rika and the other party members. God damn it.
Alright.
gets worse.
So they're still in the jungle as you kind of make your way back, and Rika and Lau and Hess, when they get there, you notice that they're all kind of like, they're all obviously all in like distress, but they're also like amped up about like how they, basically about what the mob was amped up. Like they're just like, this elf, like we gotta find this elf. Oh, they went over there. They went over into the jungle to find him, and then like a couple other people kind of trickle out into the jungle as well.
Okay, I'm oh Christ Almighty. I'm already beat you already. Like I've already caught up with. Let's make sure I've already caught up with like Rika and Hess.
You guys see all this, and like now if you see this from like the tree line, and Kruger's like trying to like get a hold of him. And then we're gonna go over to Heartwind and Frederick. So you guys are now at the ships, and like this kind of like little fog starts to kind of like roll in, and you guys don't really hear anything except like the creaking of like the ships as you guys are kind of like rowing towards it. Yeah, all the men start to kind of get their weapons. Some have shields, some don't. Some have improvised weapons.
Yeah, just gonna have to die, bet you.
And when you guys kind of get closer, so you notice that there's the ship, which fuck, I forgot what I called it, but it's basically the flagship of the fleet, Kruger's ship, or Theradoc was being held. And then and then you have like a couple of like the motor ships kind of in the back spread out, and then you have like a couple of smaller ships in the line with I think it was called like the Picker or some bullshit, to like the left and right of the flagship. Which ship are you guys going towards? Towards like one of the smaller ships. Sorry. Yeah, they'll start setting course towards the ship at the right. Make you both roll me a perception check.
Oh, I ain't gonna see shit. I was right.
One of the men will I'm gonna say, "Sir, look over there," and he'll kind of like turn your guys' attention towards a body kind of floating in the water.
What the fuck?
And they'll kind of like bring you over there, and it's just like this guy on kind of like this fucking like piece, I don't know, some kind of like some kind of rubble that's like letting him float, and it looks like he's been shot in the back twice by an arrow, or been shot twice by arrows. He is noticeably like a sailor. He only has really on his body is like a coin patch and like a dagger. Yeah, they pull him into the boat, and you guys pull up to the side of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Or where do you guys pull up to? Okay. Oh yeah, so you start climbing up onto the ship, and Yeah, like I said, it's just pure silence. The only thing that can be heard is like the rocking of like the ship and like the men kind of, you know, kind of like bumping into each other and also trying to like climb up as well. Okay. Yeah, everyone is able to get up onto the ship, and what you, Frederick, see and the rest of you guys see is basically just bodies, you know, more than 24 bodies scattered throughout on the deck, of sailors kind of just laying there in like pools of blood. There's ammo cases that have been kind of just split open and kind of stacked on each other near one of the main cannons. Everyone start putting their torches.
Right on you.
Okay. Yeah, and are the rest of the men, you're just telling them to stay above deck?
Not wrong.
Yeah, so you go below deck, and so you start going down like you guys start going down one of the hallways, and you open the door, and the door like hits something. It like makes like kind of like a thud, like meaty flesh thud. And when you open the door all the way, you see a head kind of just roll down the hallway, and then there's like a body like right to the left of the door where it was open. Okay. Make
Check my surroundings.
a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah, and this is based off sound, so there's no.
It's fine. I don't pass anyway. Oh, never mind. I do.
Actually, I don't think it matters if there's something. It's just a minus. But okay. So you start to hear, as you kind of pass one of the like officer cabins, you hear some groaning coming from within. Kind of like,
Oh, what? Someone in there.
So yeah, so you open up the officer cabin. There's like single beds, kind of laid out throughout the room, and there's kind of like, I guess, some windows, some sort of like what they call portholes or whatever, so they can kind of like look out or whatever, and you can see the flagship and a little bit of the smaller ship in the backdrop. And in front of the porthole, there's a man laying there, presumably an officer because he's more dressed up than the rest of them. And he's just kind of like holding like a gut wound. So when you look at
Where
his
are they?
hold on. When you look at his wound, you notice that it's already infected. Like it's already like eating away, like the whatever. Like there's some sort of like, well, I guess you couldn't see it now, but presumably there's some sort of like poison and now it's just kind of like eating away at like his flesh to where, I guess, where his like liver and shit would be.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just kind of like holding his wound, and he's like, "They're gone. They've been gone for a while.
Gone.
I don't know. Too many to count. And I doubt I've seen all of them.
Where did they
Multiples.
go?
I don't know." He says, "We made our last stand here," and then he'll like point to like a couple of dead bodies that are in there. "I've been sitting here since they gutted me and left me to die. Fucking elves." Like throws up a little bit.
Let's see.
Says, "Did we deserve this?"
Who are you asking?
So I'm not asking Sigmar.
We didn't deserve this. Not this far.
I think we've deserved this for quite some time. And then as he
That's
says that, you basically see the two ships that you see in the porthole basically implode. And like basically the fucking, everything in the fucking ship just starts fucking flying up. And everyone on the beach, you see two ships. Oh, and also the mortar ships behind you fucking explode too.
Oh, okay.
Well, implode. So everyone on the beach would see this as well. Now, if you, I think you're on the beach too, right?
At the tree line and shit or whatever.
Yeah, tree line. So you guys just see like off in the distance, all but one ship basically just explode. And you guys on the ship can kind of hear like people like running around on top of the deck, like your men like shouting and shit. And then obviously the people at the beach are like fucking freaking out and shit too.
If we did deserve this, this is part of the plan. I sure hope that I get a hell of a lot stronger getting through this trouble. Great. Is the guy still alive?
You could tell that like within a couple minutes he's probably gonna be dead.
I'm just gonna take a dagger off of my belt, and I'm just gonna kill him. I don't want to get his fucking supper.
He'll see you and he says, "Stop." He says, "I want to cherish these moments."
That's your wish. What's your name?
Rukensburg.
I'll tell him that name when I find them.
Rukensburg. Or it'd probably be a petty officer, but whatever. Petty officer Rukensburg.
Okay. Let's get going.
Yeah, so you guys search the rest of the ship. Nothing. Dead bodies. And probably and you also notice that there are some supplies of like just like I guess weapons and whatnot missing from the armory, things like that. It looks like they broke open the armory and all the other bullshit and took some stuff.
Great. Oh, this ship is shit out of luck.
Everyone
We
at the
get back towards
beach.
the main line. Go ahead.
Everyone at the beach is like, our ships. How are we gonna get home with just one ship? What are we gonna do? And it just seems like the is now just kind of like turning on itself, and like Kruger is trying to like calm them down. And Dietrich kind of like wakes up from like passing out, and he like looks at Rika Lout, and they're like, what's going on? Why am I out of my tent?
The camp was attacked, and I'm just be holding onto my slightly fucked arm.
Jesus. Or not Jesus.
Got lucky.
Says, what
Hey.
happened to you two? As he like looks at both of you, like just probably pretty fucked up.
Wolves.
Wolves.
Wolves. What are wolves doing during all this? And he just starts like coughing
Don't
up. It
know.
definitely seems like, you know,
Better
all this commotion has
Then the
been
bear.
good for his health. Oh, shit.
Just rest.
But yeah, you guys see the crowds start to kind of like, you know, start to kind of turn on each other. People start yelling at each other. They start like kind of like pushing at each other. What do you guys do? You guys like just chilling out, or?
You know what? The blood loss is making me bold. I'm gonna step in and see what the fuck's going
Like I said, they're just kind of like yelling at each other. Like basically, all the chaos and everything that's happened is basically just making them turn against each other. Like, this is our last ship. How are we gonna get home? Oh, we should have trust those elves. Who's told us to trust those elves?
I'm just gonna yell inside. I'm just gonna walk up and yell, "Don't go into the woods!" to get their attention. There are wolves.
I was gonna say, while shit's going down, I'm gonna try and sneak my way back to camp.
Okay, sure.
That's where,
Roll me a
like,
stealth.
at least Dietrich first. God damn.
Wait, me
Would
or
the,
like Ian?
Plus
Oh,
10
no,
apply?
they're gonna lynch Ian if they find them.
I guess since like you could probably be moving in the tree line for a good bit to get back to the camp, then yeah.
Oh, you're gone.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going towards Dietrich and them to see how they're fucking doing.
Well, I think they're like in the crowd, right? Like
Oh
you
fuck,
guys
never.
Yeah. They're like
You break stealth again, though.
Yeah, fucking, I'm just gonna. That's my turn. Grab a shit. I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
All right, can I try to charm the crowd to calm me down?
Sure. You're gonna have to roll.
It's pretty high.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, you try to like
Getting
get the attention of the crowd, and they're just not even like listening to you. They
Okay,
just keep, like,
I'm just gonna
yelling
try
at
to
each
find
other.
Lord Kruger then.
Yeah, you see him. He's trying to do the same thing as you, but they're not listening to him. Like, there's not now like kind of like a small group starting to kind of like gather around them and like start yelling at like Kruger and like his men that are like
Oh.
that are kind of like protecting him. He's like, steady man, steady. No one needs to get hurt. Just calm down and we can work this all out. We need to be unified in times like these. And they were like, oh, you brought this against us. You did this. Ah, ah.
Can I try to help like Lord Kruger calm the crowd again?
Sure, roll me a charm with the -10 this time.
Oh fuck.
Okay, what do you say?
Yes, I'm just telling. We need to calm down. I'm gonna wave around my bloody limbs. We can't go into the forest. We can't be disorganized. That's how they want us.
Well, what do you want
There
us
are wild animals in the woods. They will kill anyone who runs in. We need to count the casualties and all that good shit.
Like, who are you? Like one of the nobles will like yell out.
It's just, I'm the. I'm with the new. I was. I'm a companion of Knight. Knight Heartwind. We tried running into the woods when the attack came. There were too many wild animals. I've been attacked. I'm just gonna point to like the bloodied everything I got going on right now. Hello?
Alright. Oh yeah, so he's like, yeah, Kruger will kind of like start backing you up and like kind of repeat what you said. Like his start to kind of not really be aggressive, but they're kind of like shooing them away from Lord Kruger, and they all start to kind of like back off and head back towards the camp. You've calmed them down a little bit, but obviously they're still distraught and angry and stuff.
Yeah. I sit my ass on the ground. Take a deep breath. Wince at the whole mauled arm situation. Lord Kruger, is there any way me and the rest can help? It's gonna point towards like Rika and Hess over there. Like way over there on the beach.
Oh, he says, do what you suggested to do, boy.
Yes, sir. Alright, I guess I'm gonna like walk back and just tell Rika and Hess we need to help start reorganizing the camp. Just find any figure out take account of the casualties, the injured. I'm not saying, and I'm also not saying we go into the woods, but we stand close and start yelling about the wolves and warning off anyone who was walking into them. Where are the others?
So at this point, that's probably when Hartwood, Frederick, you'd land at the beach, and you'd kind of see everyone coming from like that big crowd that Lout kind of helped push back to go to the camp. And it's still just a fucking disaster. There's just still fire going throughout the fucking camp, and there's still people laying on the ground that are like basically dying and stuff like that.
Question: Can I
Alright.
try to link up with Harwood and Frederick?
I mean, it'd be pretty risky.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
mean,
the middle of a camp.
she does have a +7, so yeah.
She already used that to go get
And
shit.
Rover. Are they actively looking for me?
Not anymore.
I mean, not anymore.
Alright. That should work.
Oh, there's Danny.
Yep.
Alright, so
Okay, so yeah, Rover would work.
Alright, roll me another stealth.
And no +10, yeah.
Ow.
Ooh.
Ow. Ow.
Oh no.
Gee darn it.
Do you wish to corrupt Jeanette?
Take a corruption point.
What do I have? And what can I gain from... Wait, Josh, how many do you got right now? What's your total out of...
He has one more. Is the answer.
I mean, if they were to try and spot me, they have to roll perception, right?
They
That's how
can't.
stealth works. Yeah.
The
You,
thing
you
is, like,
think
they're not
so?
actively looking for him.
Bystanders do not get passive perception tests to detect you.
Yeah, so
They can only spot you. So look out watching.
they're specifically on lookout or watching for hidden others.
So I'm pretty sure that just means you're like...
Technically,
Yeah, fuck
he's
the
fine.
wording. Yeah,
Well-
fuck the wording on a lot of this.
It's like, I feel like they would spot you because you're going into a camp full of fucking people.
It's also a big bitch, so you
Yeah.
can't forget that.
Well, there's a
Hard
bunch
to
of people.
Hide
in
an
the-
elf right now.
There's a bunch of people in the camp walking around, and you're trying to sneak into the camp, and you.
Actually, going off that, where's my tent? Step one.
It's just
Destroyed.
destroyed.
It's been destroyed.
Oh, your money!
Oh,
We'll say your money was off a couple yards
I
away.
did drop that shit somewhere.
Okay.
Then I had no reason to go to town. The deal is to go back to my tent.
I thought you were coming to meet up with us.
Nah, I said nah because you guys were in the crowd. Well, not you guys, but Rika and them.
Not anymore.
And I said, fuck it, I'll go to the
Denise.
tent.
Oh, okay. Because you want to go back and get his shit. So
Y'all indecisiveness is driving me crazy.
I didn't do anything.
I just don't wear anything
Because
in.
you said I'm gonna go towards Heartwind and fucking.
Well, that was after.
No, he was talking about the stealth check before he knew his tent was destroyed. Because that's where he
Whatever. You
originally
get
was
to your
going.
tent. You get to your tent. It's not there, but your shit's safe.
Gotcha. Go. Okay. Fuck. I'm gonna keep it. Fuck it.
But you notice there's people walking around, so
I'm gonna try to avoid the people and try to get to Heartwind because I see him coming on the beach. That's the plan. Like, leave camp, loop around, find Heartwind.
like,
But you don't have to leave camp.
all right, whatever. You guys see each other.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I
At
suck
this
at
point,
figuring out where shit is.
I'm just moving towards Kruger. There's nothing else to care about.
So Heartwind, Frederick, you see now if he walking towards you.
So, a lot of bad news.
Yeah, not much good on our part either.
Camp's clearly a wreck. The people are angry. I tried to stop it or make them calm down. They got angry at me. I ran to the woods and came back. Then they started fighting, I think, or something, but I think Lot calmed them down, not sure. I heard him yelling. Then Kruger. But I think they're fine now.
Well, it's like you're gonna need an on-escort more now than ever.
What do we do now exactly?
First, we give our report to the nobles because we found nothing good on that ship.
Alright, sounds
That's the only way to
like a
get
plan.
off this damn island.
Do we have the capability to leave, though? There's only one ship out there.
We don't have a choice.
For everyone? Right. I'll stay with you guys, if that's alright.
I recommend it. Alright. So now it's Lord Kruger.
Alright, who's going to Lord Kruger?
Me. Me and Artwin.
And I guess me
Yeah.
by extension.
By proxy.
Okay, well you're probably gonna have to take like the long way. Unless you want people seeing you, it's up to you.
I mean, I think he's fine with people seeing him now since he's within our eyesight.
Okay.
I will tell them of the situation again with people being very angry at me. And it's their decision.
Then they can be fucking angry.
Would it be wrong to have my bow out in case?
Yes.
God damn it.
Okay. Yep, you guys start walking towards Lord Kruger. And
Also, guys, when I ran to the woods, a couple of people went after me. I don't know what happened to them. Okay.
All right.
So you guys start walking towards. Still on the other side of the camp. Or no, he's not even in the camp. He's like on the other side of the beach at the edge of the camp, I guess you'd say.
Mm-hmm.
And people start to kind of like notice that, you guys are walking together. And isn't that elf? Oh, the elves! Ah! The whole shebang, everything that I've been saying earlier, and like a crowd is starting to kind of come towards you guys. Oh, that elf! Hang the elf! Kill that elf! Blasted elves! Oh. Roll me a charm. Roll me a charm.
This is a fucking mess. I'm sorry for trying to help.
Ooh.
Alright, well, I'll give you.
Eh.
Alright, well, I was gonna give you a plus 20 for your status, but. Alright,
Oh,
no!
well,
It's elves! I don't care where his lineage is, where his loyalties, it's not to us! It's not to us! No, not to us! Ah!
make
And they start like trying to like push past you to like get
I'm
to
actually
you.
gonna draw my blade and I'm gonna stare them down.
Alright.
Keep moving towards us, and I swear on all above, I will put each and every one of you into the ground before the elves even get a chance to touch you.
Roll me intimidation.
I get a bonus?
No.
We're just straight. Let's fake that.
Harwin.
Ha!
I think what intimidation is.
Well, fortune.
What is going on?
Alright, yeah, they'll kind of like start backing off. And they're like, count your days, elf! Backing off, count your days! And they all start kind of like dispersing.
I know, I said camp and tree line or something. Don't. I tried to help. Yeah.
Alright, so you guys start walking towards, Gruger, which there's like another kind of like smaller crowd kind of like, doing the same thing towards him. And you guys don't really get the full like gist of it. Like you don't really hear, you just hear kind of like an audible like yelling and Gruger yelling at them, and his bodyguards doing the same thing. And then you see one of them try to like throw like a rock that they found, like hits one of the guards in the head. The guard next to him fucking stabs the closest guy in the neck. And then all the guards just start kind of like rushing towards and just fucking stab the shit out of the guys that are like fucking doing shit. And like one fucking strikes Kruger in the head. He kind of like falls back. He's like, ah, falls back. And like one gets away and he starts running into the jungle, and they just kind of like let him run.
Yeah, that guy's fucking dead.
Oh, they're either dead or the guy that's running away.
They're running away at this point.
He says, "Of course, my lord," and he'll kind of move out of the way. He has like kind of like a lacer in his forehead, and he just goes, "Oh, this part witnesses a cursed expedition. These fools do it nothing for the gold. They don't do it for the empire like me and you. When things go sideways, they become faint at heart." Yes, but I see your companions have yet to give up faith. What is that boy, that weird one that follows you around for no good reason? Yes. Yes. He's a good man, good boy. It's good with words too. If we make it out of this, I would advise putting him on your council. He was able to disperse more than half the camp and to go take care of matters. So what news do you bring? You and what is it again? As he looks at Frederick. Yes, of course. How could I forget such a honorable? And he just kind of like rumbles off. Please. I just saw my flagship and all my other ships explode except for one. What is this? Some kind of cruel jest?
Well, it didn't explode, but everyone aboard's dead.
He kind of starts like pondering. He doesn't really like say anything to that notion, but he says, "Do you know the location of this artifact?" Yes, of course. He says, "See to it that it is done." He says, "I will stay here and tend to trying to get things organized and unify our failing expedition." He says, well, he says, what if that blasted elf Theradoc? What was his fate? Did you see him?" would be a grand reward for a man that... Actually, no, that would be too easy. I want him back in custody. Yes. You see him kind of like start like talking like under his breath and kind of like smiling kind of like wickedly. Yes, but
My lord, I could suggest this. Keep inviting a snake back into your home and not expecting it to bite you, and you lack common sense.
alright. Get this dog out of here.
Yes. Indeed. Frederick,
Piss.
What?
did you stumble on any ruins when you're chasing after Lot? Anything pertaining to this artifact hunt?
Strange building, maybe.
Huh.
Never
That's a
went
lead.
inside. Seemed creepy as shit, if I'm being honest. And like you see like click in his head like he's gone out of professional. Oh god, Dad. I can't leave Nylafi. If you could, please. If you see him, just let me know.
Okay.
And we need to find you a safe place to sleep.
You find Rika Loudon then, but you weren't able to track down his father.
Oh, hail Sir Hartwood. Gonna wave my bloody arm at him. Your name did help a bit, so I'm going to thank you for it.
Hess will
I
say,
don't think they would have listened to a vagabond like me if I wasn't one of your companions. I think I will.
Hess will say, and he fought off a wolf for us. Sacri- to save me, Rika, and Dietrich, as we were trying to carry him away.
It's true.
Wasn't much of a sacrifice. The slow, aside from Dietrich who's unconscious, I was the slowest one because of this leg. Would have gotten eaten anyway. But still, thanks Sigmar for that bear. Okay. Oh, but speaking of, we should we need to keep warning the camp of like what's the danger in the woods. I think I might have heard someone running into there, but I'm not sure. Also, like I suggested, I think we should try to tally up the casualties. If that ship is the last one off of here, then we're gonna have to figure out how much space, and at the very least, as morbid as it is, the people who died aren't taking up any space on that ship. No.
know.
We'll keep an eye out for him.
Woo!
Oh. We will.
You guys notice that there's literally no witch hunters walking around anymore. Oh, they just got caught up in like a fucking... Like their part of camp got hit pretty hard.
Huh.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Mm.
Yeah, Hess will stay as...
Alright. Well, Rika, do you want to go try to find the surgeon and whoever else and the other healers? Like maybe they might need to check on Frederick and also just check on the injured.
Hello?
Nope.
So-
Yeah, you kind of cut off for me. You said maybe.
Okay. We should probably find the surgeon and the other healers, and hopefully also check up on like Dietrich to see he's not like too banged up from all the running.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll see if I can either find or organize some kind of medical something or other.
Mhm. I'll go with you. I need to have the arm checked out anyway.
Alright, so I'm gonna say a lot of these tasks take up most of the rest of the night. Rika, you notice that the surgeon and all the other like aunt are nowhere to be found. Or if you have, you maybe have seen like a corpse kind of them kind of laying somewhere in the camp. It seems like you are one of the few, or maybe even the last medical professional
Oh boy.
left. There's no sign of Frederick, his father. And there's also a there's a very large number of casualties, with only 25% of the original expedition now still alive. After that.
Okay.
So how many people did I say were still alive? Like 400 or so? Yeah, so we're probably looking about like 150 to 200 max.
Oh,
Okay, so about
And
one
if they are alive, then they're a good chunk of them are like injured as well. A good chunk of the nobles also perished, leaving a lot of lack of leadership throughout the camp. Now, if he and Frederick, you're able to find somewhere. Where are you guys staying? Did you say you guys are staying?
so I was finding like somewhere safe, especially since I'm gonna need a few trustworthy guards to help keep a good round order on watching her, since I don't want some random mod just coming up out of nowhere and shanking her in her sleep.
Alright.
There.
Who do you try to find for this guard detail?
Well, since someone seems more trustworthy, I'm gonna enlist Hess.
Right.
And whoever Hess thinks is trustworthy, they're about as dumb as he is, which means they're about as honest.
Oh God.
There's probably no one that has to know this is probably still alive.
God
Shit.
damn, that's sad.
Well, I mean, all of his companions are you guys, anyways. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
he knows how it feels to be me. All your friends are dead. Welcome to the world.
that's why him and Monty, like, you know, they start bonding in the rat cave, and then you guys. Come on, let's go. Come on inside. Let's go.
Okay, I'll
All
quickly go inside. I'm sorry, man. Please don't yell at me.
Savages.
Get inside the
Fucking
house.
savages.
It's like Harwin like getting a stool to lean up and like spray bottle and do some shit.
God.
But yeah, you think, like, honestly, there's really no one else that you would probably think of throughout the camp that would either keep it a secret or put their life at risk for Nylafi at this moment.
That's
No, I
pretty
guess
telling, I think. God
Just
damn.
me and Hess at this point. Great. You're not allowed. You have other places to be. Remember, a lot of nobles are dead, and you just got promoted. That means all the weight just got shifted onto you.
Oh, you don't see Stalker anywhere either yet.
And
You know?
Harwin's about to lose a father figure.
That didn't occur to me. Instead of missing, do you think they were kidnapped?
Oh, why is there
Yeah,
a
she
random
could've-
pill?
Wait, when?
I think I remember. I think he actually he went to yeah. I think he took a couple. I think from last session he took a couple of people to go try to find. Yeah, go scout and try to find what the fuck's going on. He hasn't been back yet.
God, if only the elves were the biggest problem on this fucking island. Because we're causing
that,
all this
Frederick?
noise. I said if only the elves were the biggest fucking problem on the island.
Are they not? What else do we got aside from infighting?
Well, if we have constant warfare, that's going to draw noise. I think you can bet. Well, we've already seen what kind of creatures are on the island. And they
Right, we haven't
might
seen
hear
Skaven in a while.
Skaven,
And the lizard
big ass
thing.
wyvern.
And the wyvern, yeah.
Side note,
Anything could be
now
drawn
if
down here.
do you remember them saying, you know, some things about like dark powers on this island too?
Yeah. I don't think
know
I should
shit
tell
about that.
Frederick.
I don't think you said that yet. I told them when that.
Yeah.
You don't think you should?
Frederick, do you want good news or bad news?
It'll help me understand my situation even better.
So, I don't know where to begin with this one. Do you know, back when the elves were on the island, right? They worship
now?
gods and such. Those gods may have left, and
dark powers may have started arriving, so that might be another thing we might need to deal with.
What?
How much do you know about chaos, I think you'd call it?
Nothing.
Fair enough.
I don't know what the fuck is chaos?
Remember those Skaven magic users?
What about them?
Do you remember the Beastmen? Do you remember the magic the Beastmen used?
What about it? It's magic.
More of that, but also like with warriors too. Are you following that a bit? Like, it's a mess. It's a straight up mess. Again, though, if the artifact's in those ruins, and hopefully, there's nothing there to kill us, we grab it, we leave. When we leave the island, we don't have to think about this anymore.
Hmm.
Bright side, though, how much does Nafi know about chaos shit and dark powers and all that?
Consider you don't have the lore for it, probably not much.
Yeah. I imagine any creatures of this chaos bleed, hopefully. So they should die like anything else.
The people you mentioned were whatever the hell this chaos is, then yes, they bleed and they die.
So they should be able to have a fighting chance, yes.
But if we're talking about the artifacts and if they were here before, they might have a connection to them, then yes. Let's say they have a lingering will surrounded around these things if they're the only way off the isle.
Yep. I mean, maybe the super magical artifact we need is just sitting in the middle of nowhere in that ruin, collecting dust. Nothing defending it at all. It's just
Honestly,
sitting there. Yeah.
it's being optimistic than there's being stupid.
How much more shit are we gonna have to kill on this island?
Ourselves. If we want to get out.
For what it's worth, Frederick, I'm sorry. I think I contributed a bit to this chaos going on around it. Not like the magic chaos, but the lynch mobs and shit running around. And I hope
We
your
all did.
father's okay. Sincerely, I do.
That's the only time I'll feel sorry. After all, I brought him here.
Keep in mind, he could have said no. We all chose to be here.
Yeah.
What am I even going to tell them back at the mainland?
Hopefully, nothing.
Huh.
There are some stories that need only live on in the memories of those that witnessed it.
Elves have long memories.
I'd suggest you should develop a short one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, you were being very ardent against it before. How about that drink?
No.
Yes.
I'm not going to go drinking when there are literal mobs after me out there.
I'm gonna pull out one of my flasks. We don't have to go anywhere.
No,
Yes.
I refuse.
Yes.
Well, imagine that's gonna go on for a while.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dietrich, I'm guessing Loud, Rika, you're taking care of Dietrich, the whole part. You say, wake me in the morning, and I have something to give you too. I think you've both earned it.
Okay.
Alright, Dietrich. We will.
You get your rest. You need it.
Right. gonna fast forward to that scene.
I smell a death coming.
So it's now morning. You guys wake Dietrich up, and he says, he looks at Rika. He says, puts down like his breakfast, which is probably just like some like bread or mush or some bullshit, and says, "How long have an apprentice?"
Sorry, what? You cut out there.
Sorry, he said, "How long have you been an apprentice? This sickness clouds my memory."
A few years. It's been a while, actually.
And within these past couple months of knowing you, you've learned a lot on this expedition, more than most would have. It's quite impressive. I'd say that even the best at the mainland could not have done what you've done here. This cure for jungle fever was no minor task.
Well, thank you. I just try to do my best to help people.
Yeah, he says, hand me my bag and my quill.
I hand them over.
Alright, so it's like shuffling through his shit. He says, you know that I dabble in many arts.
Yes.
Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Kind of comes with old age. You start picking more and more things up. Well, I've been a part of the guild's committee for many years, and the right to do this. And he see him take a quill, and like you can't really see what the paper is, and he starts kind of like writing out like a signature and stuff. And he kind of like scrolls it back up, and then he kind of, so where is this? And then he'll like pick up a stamp, and then he'll stamp it, and then he'll hand it to you.
Is this what I think it is?
Open it.
I open it and read it.
Alright, so you notice that it is a full-fledged guild license for apothecary.
Oh,
It's what I do. Don't get all feely about it.
I just fucking hug him mid sentence there.
Oh, my bones.
please.
I'm so sorry, but thank you so much.
So I've taken many apprentices under me for many different trades, and I say you are definitely the fastest learner, the most humble, and the most caring. He says, I don't know what this group would do without you.
Thank you so much, Dietrich. That means so much to me.
Yeah, well, I have to do something. I have to do my part. I have to make sure the ones who deserve get what they deserve. Now, where's Lot? Where's that fucking red-haired son of a bitch? I think you're red hair. You're a ginger. Right?
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I am. And I'm just
Okay.
standing right there.
Ah, there's my ginger.
Oh my god.
Please.
I'm right here, Dietrich.
Can I speak to my boy here? A second. You guys hear?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Talking
it's
to me?
kind of like,
Oh no, he says, can I talk to Lout in private for a second?
Oh, of course.
Ah, my main man,
after you get
Lout.
upstairs, yes?
We went through quite a spectacle these past couple months. We shared
Yes, we have.
we've shared the pit together. How do you say it? The pitch. We played on the pitch together. We've gone through 12 through dungeons. Glory days. I would surely miss those. He says, I
Tell
have
me more.
something for you. I have noticed your fascination with herbs. And he gives you a wink.
Oh.
Hold on.
Are you giving him trade tools herbalist?
Yeah, he's like, I have these things that could help you. Like the news of most of the medical staff either missing or unfortunately perished. He says, I want you to take these.
I'll
And
take what they are.
he will hand you a bag. When you look inside the bag, it is. You have trade tools, herbalist, right?
That's one of my trappings from the next rank.
Oh yeah. So he's gonna give you, antitoxin kit, a healing poultice, and trade tools, herbalist.
Dietrich, these.
Oh, but minor things I have. Oh, I think they're all now turned to dust, but materialistic things do not have any weight in my life. Says I have had my share of coin and pussy.
Fucking legend.
A life well lived. A life well lived.
Yes, but hopefully you do not make the same mistakes I have. Done horrible things. They're out. And since I've turned a new path, I've tried to redeem myself. I think I'm doing a good job, but only the gods truly know. Now get out of here, you gingered bastard. When you turn around, he's gonna like slap you on the ass. Get out of here.
Thank you, Dietrich. I will. I'll come back with a drink for you.
God. I want to live in this moment.
All right. And I'm just gonna walk away, just shocked by all the shit he just given me.
I think it's done when you walk out.
Oh God, no.
Dysentery.
It's the most deadliest of diseases.
Jesus Christ. It's like a dramatic moment and shit, and we got Josh soul leaving his ass.
Can't have a dramatic
So-
death for this motherfucker.
Alright, so yeah. I mean, it doesn't look like he's dying. He's just there. Just
I don't
recovering.
believe you.
Recovering
Yeah,
still.
he's recovering.
Die already, old man.
The future's now, old man.
Why are you still alive?
You
When
guys
all
are-
the good men have died.
You guys don't have a lore master anymore, oh.
All my friends died and you're still alive. Never mind, he is my friend. That man crushed puss during the fucking blitzball. Fucked it up.
Right. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna end the session.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, sorry
I
if
might actually be able to heal
I
now.
was getting agitated. It was just a lot of questions and shit, and it was just like, there's got to be.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm a very irritable person.
I fucked up imagining what the
I-
look like.
That was my fault, but like I said, I'm a very irritable person sometimes.
No props. So is Danny, especially in Mordhau when he gets his ass
Mhm.
beat,
I heard.
which is like
That is true.
75% of the time. Fuck, like Josh is bad, but he can probably take Danny 1-on-1.
Alright, so that's gonna be 100 XP this session.
I'm
Hooray.
fucking amazed no one. Wow. Damn.
Well, I was like trying to kill you guys.
Or not that shit. I'm saying I'm amazed Josh didn't say anything to the whole Josh is shit at Mordhau and could probably take Danny. That was a double
I mean,
insult,
he
right?
probably knows he's shit. If you know you're shit, then who cares? I know I'm
He
bad,
doesn't
but I'll
care
get
what
better.
his skill level even is. He just is playing to have fun like a true game.
Exactly.
Or you're screaming in anger. That's a good one too. It's
Don't
like
worry,
two sides of
Josh.
the coin.
Ah, the salt
Rob,
mine.
when it was you, me, and Nick running around, you were getting mad at one point. I forgot what caused, but you were irritated.
I mean, that's fair. If you keep getting team kills, it's not fun.
Can I quote that?
I mean, it's already quoted. The stream's still going.
God damn. Ugh.
Don't worry, Josh. I don't remember what I said, but Ian took it to heart and threatened to duel me 1-on-1.
Oh shit, I'm trying to remember that. That was ironic though. That was in jest. Didn't actually.
Ian, your salt is never in jest. You know that.
I will never say 1v1 me. Like,
Oh, it's because you were
unironic.
like, it was
But you
because you were
did.
like,
Look, I think I was
'cause I
attacking
snuck up-
you.
it's because I snuck up behind you guys because I was climbing up the ladder and I saw you with
Yeah,
like your halberd and I was like, nah. So I
No.
went
This is
back down.
bullshit. This is
I went back
bullshit.
down and I like started climbing up some rubble to get behind him. I think I stabbed him in the back, and then he
Damn.
turned around.
No. I got this. I know it went down. I remember. I see Matt, specifically Matt, coming up the ladder on Crossroads. I think Daniel, I'm about the wall on Blue Spawn. And Josh, picture a wall. Have you found the map yet or no? For those who don't know, picture like a wall with two ladders going up it, right, and a way around, like broken rubble and shit to climb. I'm up there by the ladder, stabbing down the halberd at guys who keep trying to climb because I'm being a fucking asshole, basically. And I see Matt come up. He looks up, sees me, goes back down, and goes the smart way, which is not up the fucking ladders, it's a death trap. And I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna keep an eye out for Matt. I turn to see him coming, and I get stabbed in the back at that moment because my teammates fucked up their job. That was the fucking irritating point, where apparently 3 guys can't watch one ladder. And it's like, what the fuck?
I mean, apparently not.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know Mordhau was a thing until I watched Iron Pineapple's video today. It's the only reason why I knew that what the hell you guys were talking about.
Fair. God damn.